So good morning dear students. In today's session, we'll start with the next chapter MCQs, that is oscillations. So which is a continuation part from the previous questions. So it was completed up to the question number 40. Now we will start with the question number 41. So here the question number 41, frequency is given. So the frequency what we observe, f is equal to 1.25 hertz. But remember this is with respect to always per second. So they ask to calculate what is the amount of frequency for 1 minute. So that's what we can write, 1.25 multiplied by 60. So that is the reason we can write the value given by 75 hertz. So the option is for this question number 41, option is D. Next, question number 42. The velocity of a particle executing simple harmonic motion is given by. So we have the equation already given by. So velocity of a simple harmonic motion. So that is what we can write. V is equal to omega multiplied by under root of a square minus y square, or else we can write, so V is equal to omega multiplied by under root of a square minus x square. So this is the values. So this is, we can observe, we can replace either by the x square or else y square. So both represents displacement of a SHM. So that's what we are going to observe. Question number 42, option is B. So option is B here. Next, question number 43. The maximum speed of a particle executing SHM is given by 10 meter per second. So here the velocity V maximum. So V maximum, that is what, 10 meter per second. And similarly maximum acceleration. So when we have maximum acceleration, this is 31.4 meter per second square. So these are the given data. So from these given data, we need to identify what is the value of a time period. So in order to identify, again we have some maximum acceleration. Theoretically we can write minus omega square into a value. So this is a value. Next, similarly, when we observe maximum velocity, that is given by omega into a value. So when we divide both the equation, we can observe maximum acceleration divided by maximum velocity, that is equals to minus omega square into a divided by omega into a. So these two will get cancelled. This implies the remaining is omega. Now, so we know already omega is equal to 2 pi divided by t here. So just we'll compare these two equations. On comparing, we can write 2 pi divided by t is equal to maximum acceleration divided by maximum velocity. So this implies t is equal to 2 pi into maximum velocity divided by maximum acceleration. So this implies t is equal to 2 into 3.142 multiplied by 10 again divided by 31.4. So these two will get cancelled here. So t is equal to, we have 2 seconds. So option is, so the for the question number 43, so option is A. So here it is given option A here. Next, question number 44. If the displacement x and the velocity is given by the particular equation. So here a particular equation is given. So when we have a particular equation, so that is what we can write. So 4v square. So 4v square is equal to 25 minus x square. So this is a given equation. Now in that one we need to identify what is the time period. So t value we should identify. So in that one we will make a differentiating. So differentiating with respect to x. So that is what we can write. So 4 multiplied by differentiation of v square is equal to differentiation, that is what, 25 minus x square. So differentiation of both sides. Now in that one, so 4 is common. Next 2v multiplied by a dv divided by a dx. So differentiation of v square is equal to, now we can write minus 2x. So this is the value. So here 2 and 2 get cancelled here. Now so 4v, so 4v multiplied by now the acceleration. So now the acceleration, what we are going to observe, so dv divided by dx. So that we consider as, so dv divided by dx, that we consider as a acceleration. So in that case, so again we are going to observe. So in that case, we are going to observe the value is given by x. So that is equals to x value. Now in that one, so again you are going to observe the value given by. So here the value what we are going to obtain here, so 4 into v. So ಅಥವಾ differentiation ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 2x square into dx ಅನ್ನು ಬರೀತೀರಿ with respect to time, ಅಥವಾ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ with respect to time ಅನ್ನು consideration ಮಾಡೋಣ. So this is also with respect to time here. Here velocity and velocity will get cancelled here. So 4 multiplied by a is equal to x, or else we can write acceleration a is equal to x divided by 4 here. Now, so the maximum acceleration omega x square is equal to x divided by 4. So we just make a acceleration as a maximum acceleration of a SHM. Now in that one, again these two will get cancelled, so that omega is equal to 1 divided by 2. So this is the omega value. Now we need to identify a t value. So t is equal to 2 pi divided by omega. So this implies t is equal to 2 pi into 2. So because 1 by omega. So here this implies 1 by omega is equal to 2 here. So now t is equal to, we can write this as a 4 pi. So the option is, for question number 44, this option is C here. Okay. So here question number 45. A particle executing SHM covers a distance equal to half of its amplitude in 1 second. So for a given amount of t is equal to 1 second, distance traveled is equals to half of a amplitude. So now when we have the equation, that we can write x is equal to a sine of omega t. In that one, we need to identify what is the time period. So just when we observe for a t is equal to 1 second, the distance traveled is a by 2. So a by 2 is equal to a multiplied by a sine of now the omega. So 2 pi divided by a capital T. Now the time interval is 1 second. In that one, again a and a cancel here. A sine inverse of 1 divided by 2 is equal to, again 2 pi divided by a t here. Next, sine inverse of 1 by 2, that will be pi divided by 6 is equal to 2 pi divided by capital T. So these two will get cancelled. So t is equal to, we have 12 seconds. So the option is, for a question number 45, option is D. So fourth option. Next, question number 46. So here the question number 46, a particle makes simple harmonic motion in a straight line 4 centimeter along. So straight line 4 centimeter along here. Let us assume, so here you are going to observe a straight line making a 4 centimeter like this. So it is making a 4 centimeter like this. Its velocity while passing through the center of a line. So this we can say center of a line. So while passing through the center of a line, in the sense maximum velocity. So this is, you have to remember, velocity is always maximum at the mean position. So this is what? So velocity 16 centimeter per second. Now the amplitude that we are going to observe given by 2 centimeter. So this is the amplitude of a simple harmonic motion. So this is the amplitude. So a value, this is 2 centimeter, and this is the maximum velocity at the center of a line, that is given by 16 centimeter per second. Now, so the period of a oscillation. So we have to identify the time period of a oscillation. So in order to identify, again we have x is equal to a cos of omega t. So this is the equation. In that one, again we are going to observe, so x is in the sense 2 centimeter, or else we are going to observe x is equal to, or else we are going to observe a divided by 2 is equal to a multiplied by a cos of 2 pi divided by a capital T into 1. So because per second is there, so it is given as a per second. Now, so here these two will get cancelled. Next, cos inverse of 1 divided by 2 is equal to 2 pi divided by t. Next, so cos inverse of 1 by 2, this will be pi divided by 3. So pi divided by 3 is equal to 2 pi divided by capital T. So these two will get cancelled. So t is equal to, so t is equal to, we are going to observe the value. So here question number 46. So the option is, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು observe ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಂದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ maximum velocity ನ mention ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. So it is maximum velocity. From this maximum velocity we are going to observe 6 seconds, but option is given in terms of pi values. We can alter in the same equation like this also. ಇದನ್ನ equation ಈ ರೀತಿನೂ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. So maximum velocity omega into a value, or 16 is equal to omega into 2 value. So omega is equal to 8 radians per second. Now omega is equal to 2 pi divided by capital T. So T is equal to 2 pi divided by 8. So these two will get cancelled. T is equal to pi divided by 4. So this is in terms of a pi value. This is in terms of a complete seconds here. So option is, so in terms of pi by 4 is given. So that's the reason we can consider the option B. So option B here. Next, question number 47. A simple harmonic motion has an amplitude A and a period T. Time required by it to travel from x is equal to A to x is equal to A by 2. So that value we need to identify. So what is the amount of time period taken here? So in order to identify, again the time period taken, there you are going to observe the equation. So x is equal to a cos of omega t. So this you are going to write. Now in that one, again you are going to observe a by 2 is equal to a multiplied by a cos of 2 pi divided by t multiplied by small t here. Now, so these two will get cancelled. Again 1 by 2 is equal to cos of 2 pi divided by capital T into small t. In that one, again cos inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to 2 pi divided by capital T into small t. In that one, pi by 3 is equal to 2 pi divided by capital T into small t. So these two will get cancelled. Now capital T is equal to, so capital T is equal to, we are going to observe, or else the small t is equal to capital T divided by 6. So option is for a question number 47 A. So option is A here. So here question number 48, the period of a particle SHM is 8 seconds. So time period is given as a 8 seconds. At a t is equal to 0, it is at the mean position. So it is at the mean position. Then the ratio of the distance traveled by it in first second and the second second. So you have to identify a distance traveled in the first second, that is given by x1. So x1 is equal to a sine of 2 pi divided by t into t value. In that one, x1 is equal to a sine of, again 2 pi divided by, it will be a into t. So this is the values. Again in that one, so these two will get cancelled. x1 is equal to a sine of, again we can write pi divided by 4. So it's the first equation. In the sense it is a distance traveled. So that's what we can write
x1 is equal to, so sine pi by 4. So sine pi by 4 is 1 divided by root 2. So this is the equation number 1. So it is the distance traveled for the first second. Next, so when we observe, we have to identify what is the distance traveled for the second second. So when we observe here, so that is equation given by a sine of, so a sine of pi by 2 minus a sine of pi by 4. So this is the second seconds. So this is the equation. In that one, x2 is equal to, so sine pi by 2 is value 1. So a minus of a multiplied by a sine of pi by 4 is 1 divided by root 2. Now, so this is the equation. So when we observe here, the equations you are going to observe. In that one, a is a common term. So a can be taken outside. 1 minus 1 divided by root 2. So this is the equation. Now we will make the comparison of these. So first second and the second second. So first with respect to second is there x1 divided by x2. So x1 value is what we obtained here, a divided by root 2. Again divided by a multiplied by root 2 minus 1. Again divided by root 2 here. So a get cancel here, root 2 get cancel here. 1 divided by root 2 minus 1. So this is the 1. So 1 divided by root 2 minus 1. So the option is for question number 48, option C. Next. So the question number 49. So here particle executing SHM with an amplitude of a 2 centimeter. When it is at 1 centimeter from the mean position, the magnitude of its velocity is equal to acceleration. Let us see the simple harmonic motion first. So here this is called as a mean position, and here this we consider as a 2 centimeter. So maximum displacement from the mean position. Now when the particle is at 1 centimeter from a mean position, let us assume this is at a 1 centimeter. When it is exactly at 1 centimeter, what happens? The velocity of a simple harmonic motion is equals to the maximum amount of acceleration. So or else we can write the equations like this. So when we write the equation, we can observe or its velocity is equal to acceleration. Now the velocity omega multiplied by under root of a square minus x square is equal to minus omega square into x. So this is the value. In that one, omega and omega get cancelled. Now the equation what is left out here. So now the equation what is left out here, under root of a square minus x square is equal to minus omega into x square. So this is when we observe for 1 centimeter. So when we observe for the 1 centimeter, again we have the equation under root of a square minus x square is equal to now the omega, so 2 pi divided by a capital T into x square. So this is the theoretical equation. In that one, again we observe T is equal to 2 pi x divided by under root of a square minus x square. So now we are going to observe what is the x value. So x value is 1 centimeter and we have the amplitude 2 centimeter. So we have amplitude is 2 centimeter and we have the displacement 1 centimeter. Just substitute in this equation. When we substitute here, there we are going to observe a 2 pi into 1 centimeter divided by under root of a square. So a is 2 centimeter, a square in the sense we can write 4 minus 1. So this implies T is equal to 2 pi under root of, so 2 pi divided by under root of root 3. So the option is for question number 49, so option is C. So is the option C here. Now the question number 50, a point particle oscillates along the x-axis according to the law given by the equation x is equal to. So we have the equation given by x is equal to. So x is equal to x naught next cos of omega t, next so cos of omega t minus pi by 4. So this is the equation. Now so when we observe here, if the acceleration of the particle is written as, so the acceleration is given a is equal to capital A multiplied by a cos of omega t plus lambda. So this is a given equation. So acceleration of a SHM is given here. But whereas this is a displacement, when we observe the acceleration, or else if I write velocity is equal to dx divided by d. So when we make a differentiation, again we have v is equal to x naught. Next, so now differentiation is omega. So omega multiplied by a cos of omega t minus pi by 4. So this is the value. So first time differentiation, this is what we observe. So this is, differentiation of this one is minus sine. So cos of differentiation of cos is minus sine here, x naught omega minus of sine omega t minus pi by 4. Again, so when we make a one more differentiation, acceleration is equal to what here? dv divided by dx. This implies a is equal to, now the differentiation, that is what? Minus x naught into omega, next multiplied by a sine of omega t minus pi by 4. So this is the equation. So when we make again one more differentiation, then we are going to observe minus x naught omega square. So this is again differentiation, minus x naught omega square. So differentiation of sine is cos again omega t, next minus pi by 4 here. But the option is what it is given here. This we are going to replace. ಈಗ equation in ಬರೀತೀರಿ minus format ಒಳಗದ, but ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ options ಒಳಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದು minus term ಇಲ್ಲ. So amplitude we can replace directly by minus x naught omega square if the option is given. But here the options are in terms of the positive. So that's the reason this equation again we will convert in the form of a positive value. So when we convert here, we can write x naught omega square cos of, so now the function is pi plus omega t minus pi by 4. So this is a, you are converting negative term into what here? Positive term. Next, after making a differentiation, after getting a final equation, again we are going to observe a is equal to x naught omega square cos of, again we are going to observe this as a 3 pi divided by 4, or else omega t. So omega t plus 3 pi divided by 4 here. Now on comparing general equation, a is equal to x naught omega square. Next, and then delta is equal to, we have 3 pi divided by 4 here. So the option is A. So for the question number 50, option is A. Next, so question number 51. So here it is given a particle of mass m executing a simple harmonic motion about the origin along the x-axis. It's the potential energy. So it's the potential energy. So that is given by u is equal to minus k अथवा k modulus of x cube. So potential energy is given here. So u is equal to, so this what we can write, k into modulus of x cube. So potential energy. So when we have the potential energy, now we have to identify, so what is the, if the amplitude of the oscillation is E, then the time period. So time period, how it is depending on the amplitude. So how this time period is related to what here? Amplitude of a simple harmonic motion. So in order to identify, again we are going to observe F is equal to minus du divided by dx, because force which you are going to observe, or as the energy, it depends only on the displacement. So that's what we can write, F is equal to minus 3x square into k. So this is the equation. So we are going to make a differentiation, minus 3x square into k value. Now, so this force what we observe here, mass into maximum acceleration of a simple harmonic motion. Again, minus 3x square into k1. So mass into acceleration, but acceleration is maximum acceleration of a section. Now, in that one, m multiplied by minus omega square into x is equal to minus 3x square into k1. In that one, x and x get cancelled here, so that we can write omega square. So omega square is equal to 3k divided by m. So this is the equation. So 3k divided by m here. Or is, 3k x divided by m. Or else we can write omega is equal to under root of what here? 3k x divided by m. Now the time period, again t is equal to 2 pi divided by omega. In that one, so t is equal to 2 pi, next under root of m divided by 3 times of k into x1. So when we have the displacement, the equation was given by x is equal to, a cos of omega t. So this is the SHM equation. In that one, t is equal to 2 pi under root of m divided by 3k. Next, x1 is given by a cos omega t. So a cos omega t. So on comparing, we can write time period is inversely proportional to root of an amplitude. So it is what we obtain here. So time period is inversely proportional to what we can say, a root of an amplitude. So that's the reason for the question number 51, option is A. So this is the option A here. Okay. So here, question number 52, the displacement of a particle from its mean position is given by, so x is equal to 0.2 multiplied by a sine of, again 10 pi t, plus, again we are going to observe 1.5 pi multiplied by, again cos of, so cos of 10 pi t, next plus 1.5 into pi. So this is a given equation. Now we have the equation like this, sine theta into what here? Cos theta. So when we observe a sine theta into cos theta, that can be taken as 1 by 2 sine 2 theta, or else sine 2 theta is 2 times of sine theta into cos theta, but we are going to observe sine theta into cos theta, that will be 1 by 2 multiplied by sine 2 theta. The same equation we are going to observe here. So x is equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by 0.2, next sine of 2 into, so 2 into, now the theta is 10 pi t plus 1.5 into pi. Again, so these two will get cancelled here, x is equal to 0.1 into sine of 20 pi t, so 20 pi t plus, again 3 pi. So this is the equation. Now, on comparing equation, we can observe omega is equal to 20 pi. So, because sine omega t plus xi y. So, this is the general equation. On comparing, x is equal to a sine of omega t plus xi. So, this is the general equation. On comparing these two equations here, omega is equal to 20 pi. In that one, 2 pi divided by t is equal to 20 pi. So pi get cancelled here. So t is equal to, we can write 2 divided by 20. In the sense, these two will get cancelled. So t is equal to 0.1 second. So the option is this equation we obtain here. So this is the equation of a simple harmonic motion with a time period of, so what is the time period we obtained here? 0.1 second. So that's the reason option is third. So simple harmonic motion with a time period of what here? 0.1 second. So for the question number 52, option is C. Next, so question number 53. So when we observe question number 53 here, simple harmonic motion is given with respect to acceleration and with respect to displacement. So this is the options are what we observe everywhere. acceleration and one more is displacement. So you are going to observe acceleration and a displacement relation. So when we observe SHM, in that SHM's acceleration is directly proportional to displacement and it is acting towards always the mean position. Now acceleration A is equal to this is towards the mean position, so that's the reason we can write this as minus kx. So when we compare the options here, A is equal to minus 10x. So because all are given in terms of a positive value, only the expectation is second option and the third option. But in the second option, it is given as a x square. It is not a x square here, it is only the x one. So that is the reason. So for question number 53, so we have the option C. So option is C here. Next. So after question number 53, now the question number 54. So the equations are given. X is equal to, so x is equal to xm cos of omega t plus xi. So it's a given equation. Now at x is equal to, at t is equal to 0, so we have x is equal to xm. In the sense, x is equal, t is equal to 0, then we have x value as a xm value. If the time period is t, what is the time taken to reach? So what is the time taken to reach x is equal to xm divided by 2. So time we have to identify. So just we'll go to the t is equal to 0. Whenever x is equal to xm cos of, now omega into 0. So omega into 0 plus xi. So in that case, we have x is equal to xm. So x is equal to xm in the sense, now cos of 0 plus xi. So now we should have a cos value. So if cos angle is 0. So cos 0 is 1 here. So that's the reason we have phase angle as a 0 degree. So there phase angle is 0 degree. So when the phase angle is 0 degree, we have x is equal to xm value. Now, so if we have x is equal to xm value, what is the amount of a time period? So that we need to identify. Whenever we have the time period here, again we are going to observe xm divided by 2 is equal to xm cos of omega t plus xi value is 0. So that is we are going to substitute here. Next, on substituting, so these two will get cancelled here. 1 by 2 is equal to cos of omega t value. Again, in that one, cos inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to omega t value. In that one, cos inverse of 1 by 2 is pi by 3 is equal to omega in the sense 2 pi divided by capital T into small t. Here, pi get cancelled here. Then we can observe, so small t is equal to capital T. So capital T divided by 6. So this is the value. So option is here 4. So for the 54th question, we have the option D. So option is D here. Next, question number 55. So here the question number 55. The angular velocity of the three bodies in SHM is given by omega 1, omega 2, omega 3 with their respective amplitudes A1, A2, A3. If all the three bodies have the same mass and velocity, so all the bodies have the same velocity, so that we can write a V1 is equal to V2 is equal to V3. I can write given condition. So given condition is all the molecules are having a same amount of mass as well as velocity. In that one, we have a maximum velocity that is given by A1 multiplied by omega 1. So it's the maximum velocity corresponding to the first particle, and second particle given by A2 multiplied by omega 2. Now the third particle given by A3 multiplied by omega 3. So all these are equal, so that A1 omega 1 is equal to A2 omega 2 is equal to A3 omega 3. So the option is for question number 55. So option is A. Next, So question number 56. Simple harmonic motion are represented by the equation x1 and x2. So then their amplitudes are in the ratio. So we have to identify the amplitude ratio. Let us see. So the first equation what we observe here, that is given by x1 is equal to, so x1 is equal to 10 sine of, again we are going to observe 3 pi t plus pi by 4. So the x1 value. And similarly, when we observe x2, so x2 is equal to, we can write 5 multiplied by 3 sine of 3 pi t plus again root 3 cos of 3 pi t. So the given values. So but here this is not in the general equation of a first equation. So that is the reason this second equation what we observe here, we will convert in the form of a first equation. So when we convert here, that we are going to observe the alterations like this. Let us write, so 10 into root 3. So 10 into root 3, this will be taken as a common here. Then we are going to observe root 3. Again, then we are going to observe divided by 2. So this will get as a 5. Again, root 3 into root 3 is 3. So if you simplify, again the same value you are going to obtain. Next, sine of, so sine of 3 pi t plus, again we are going to observe root 3 divided by 2 multiplied by cos of 3 pi into t. So just you are going to alternating the equations here. Sorry, this is not a root 3 divided by 2. There root 3 is taken as a common term. So 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 here. Now, in that one, again you are going to observe the equation given by 10 root 3. So 10 root 3 is outside here. After getting outside, again we are going to observe a sine of 3 pi t. So because this is we are going to write in terms of a cos, and this you are going to write in terms of a sine. So this is what we observe plus pi by, so pi by, now root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 and here 1 by 2. So pi by 6. So sine pi by 6. So sine pi by 6 is pi in the sense sine 30 degree. When we have the sine 30 degree, this will be 1 by 2. So when we have a cos 30 degree, it will be root 3 by 2. So that is the reason. Now we can compare this equation with the given x1 equation. So when we compare, now we are going to observe the amplitude of the first one with respect to what here? Second one. So when we observe the options, there you are supposed to observe the first one amplitude is given by 10 and the second one amplitude is given by 10 root 3. So these two will get cancelled here. This implies x1 divided by x2 is equal to what here? 1 divided by root 3. So the option is for the question number 56, this will be B.
Okay. So here the question number 57. A particle executes a system of such that x is equal to a sine omega t. So here the value is given x is equal to a sine omega t. Now in that one it takes time t1 from x is equal to a by 2. Let us assume this is a mean position and let us assume this is what we observe, maximum amplitudes or is maximum displacement. Now from this point to the particular point of a by 2. So e point move ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ time ಏನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ observe ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. So it is taken a time t1. Similarly, now in order to move from a by 2 to the a, so from this point into the this point, it is taking a time interval of what here? T2. So here from the mean position, half of amplitude, it is taken a time t1. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮೀನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ದ ಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ t1 ಆದ್ರೆ ಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ದಿಂದ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಅನ್ನ t2 ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. Now if it is considered, so we can observe the graph like this. So this is a mean position and this is what we observe, extreme position. So from this end to the this end, in that one it is taken a time t1 and it is taken a time t2 here. So ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ t1 ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಏನು ತಗೋತೀರಿ t2 ಟೈಮ್ ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. But when we observe, so this is a 0th point, when it comes here, this is t by 2, and when it comes here, this point, there we can observe t divided by 4 here. So this is the value when we observe in terms of the time period. So when we observe in terms of a time period, there we are going to observe t1 plus t2 is equal to t divided by 4. So it's a given equation. Now, in that given equation, again you are going to observe T2 is equal to, so T2 is equal to T divided by 4 minus T1. So that's the first equation. Now, so when we observe the equation here, so whenever time is at T1, so whenever the time interval is T1 here, there you are going to observe amplitude is given by A by 2. So A by 2, A sine of omega is what here? 2 pi divided by T. Now the time interval is what here? T1. Or else we can write in terms of omega also. So we are going to observe this as a omega. So the number 3, omega format representation model. Now again here A and A get cancelled here. A sine inverse of 1 divided by 2 is equal to, now we can write omega into T1. So what is the sine inverse of 1 by 2? There we can observe pi by 6 is equal to omega into T1. This implies T1 is equal to pi divided by 6 times of omega. So is the value. Now we will substitute the value which we obtained here in the first equation. So before considering a first equation, there you are going to observe, so this is the first equation. So this is the first equation. Now we can consider this as a equation number 2. Now, so now we will substitute the equation number 2 in the first equation. So when we substitute here, there you are going to observe T2 is equal to, so T2 is equal to, now the T value is given by 2 pi divided by omega. So the T again divided by 4. So 2 pi divided by omega, again whole divided by 4 minus, now the T1 pi divided by 6 omega. Now, so further simplification, so T2 is equal to 2 pi divided by 4 omega minus pi divided by 6 omega. So now the LCM is 12 omega. Now here you are going to observe 6 pi minus 2 pi. So this implies T2 is equal to, now this is 4 pi divided by 12 omega. So again these two will get cancelled. This implies T2 is equal to pi divided by 3 omega. So we have the T1 and we have the T2 value. They ask to calculate the ratio. So ratio between T1 and T2. So when we obtain T1 and T2, so we'll make the ratio. So that is what we can write T1 divided by T2. So now the T1 is given by, so pi divided by 6 omega into, so now the T2 that we can write 3 omega divided by pi. So these two will get cancelled here. Now we have the ratio 1:2 or else 1 divided by 2 here. So for the question number 57, so option is B. Next, so question number 58. So in the xt graph, so here it is given xt graph and there it is given at a time interval of 4/3 seconds. So the acceleration we need to identify. So what is the amount of acceleration when we obtain the value? So the value is given. So from the given graph like this, ಈ graph ಅನ್ನು observe ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಈ ರೀತಿ graph ಅನ್ನು representation ಮಾಡಿ. So in that one, it is given as this point as a 4 and this point as a 8. Now, so here it is given as a +1 and here it is given as a -1. So after saying this graph, we can say amplitude is what here? 1 centimeter. Either it might be +1 or -1. So amplitude is a plus, ಅಥವಾ usually ನಾವು ಏನು consideration ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, maximum displacement from the mean position is a amplitude. So we can say 1 centimeter. Now, it is completing one oscillation for a time of 8 seconds, so that we can write a time period as a 8 second. Now, so if we have the equation, there we are going to observe y is equal to a sine of omega t. Second, oscillations you are going to observe along the vertical component. So when we have the options, so y is equal to a sine of omega t. In that one, again you are going to observe. So again further simplification martare. So there you are going to observe. So y is equal to a sine of, now the omega is 2 pi divided by t into small t, because all are given in terms of a pi. So options ಅನ್ನು observe ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು pi ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಮೆಗಾನ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, pi ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Now so v is equal to dy divided by dt. So if I make a differentiation here, there you are going to observe a multiplied by 2 pi divided by t. So 2 pi t. Next cos of, again we can write 2 pi divided by t multiplied by t. So the first differentiation. Now again we want the acceleration, so that we can write a dv divided by dt. So further a is equal to, again differentiation, so d by dt of, so d by dt of a 2 pi divided by t. Next cos of what we can say 2 pi divided by t into t value. So this you are going to make a differentiation. So when we make a differentiation, again you are going to observe acceleration is minus a. Next 4 pi square divided by t square, because one more term will get here. So 2 pi into 2 pi, 4 pi square, t into t, it will be t square. So differentiation of cos is minus sine. So minus sine of what here? 2 pi divided by t into what here? Small t. Now we got the acceleration equation. So when we got the acceleration equation here, now we will substitute all the values. When we substitute here, there you are going to observe, so a is equal to minus 1. So because amplitude is what here? 1. Next multiplied by 4 pi square. So 4 pi square divided by, so divided by t square is there. So t, this we obtained as a 8 second. So 8 second is there. Now we can write this as a 64. So 64. Next multiplied by, so multiplied by, now sine of, so sine of 2 pi divided by 8. So 2 pi divided by 8 into, now the time interval it is given as a small t. This is what? 4 divided by 3 here. So 4 ones are, and here these two will get cancelled here. Minus 1 into 4 pi square divided by 64 into sine of pi divided by 3. So the value. Now again we will make a further simplification. When we make a further simplification, there we observe, so acceleration a is equal to minus 1 into 4 pi square divided by 64 into sine of a pi by 3. So sine pi by 3, this is root 3 divided by 2 here. So again there you are going to observe, so these two will get cancelled here. So we can write root 3 pi square divided by 32. So this is a value. So minus root 3 pi square divided by 32 centimeter per second square. So is the value of a acceleration. So for the question number 58, so option is D. So we have the option given by D here. Next question number 59. So here question number 59. A particle executing simple harmonic motion with an amplitude a, time period t. The displacement after period of a 2t. Let us see. So here you are going to observe first displacement, or else you are going to observe one oscillation. So when one oscillation completed, the time period taken as a capital T. When one more oscillation completed like this, here it is taking a time period given by a capital 2t. So this is the amount of what we can say one oscillation for the capital T, and this is we can say 2 oscillation for the capital 2t. And let us see the position. So when we observe the position, here it was in the mean position after completing two oscillations, again this is in the mean position only. So previously it was in the mean position. After completing two oscillations, again this is also in the mean position. So that's the reason. So here we can say displacement is 0. So question number 59. So option is D. So option is D here. Next, question number 60. So here you are going to observe X, V and A. Say X, V and A. So X is going to represent position or else a displacement, and V is going to represent velocity, and A is going to represent acceleration. So now when we have the equation, that is what we can write. A is equal to minus x square, minus omega square into x value. In that one, A is equal to minus 2 pi divided by a capital T square into x value. In that one, again A is equal to minus 4 pi square divided by a T square into x value. In that one, again A into T divided by x is equal to minus 4 pi square divided by capital T. Now, so 4 pi square is a constant term here, and the time period is also remaining constant here, so that AT divided by x remains constant. So here you are going to observe AT divided by x, that remains always a constant. So the option is for question number 60, this is will be B. So this completes your oscillations MCQs.